Tonight, the FBI is looking into a series of phoned-in threats against commercial airline flights, many of them involving flights from overseas coming into major U.S. airports. One of those calls even prompted the military to scramble fighter jets. Officials say the calls were a hoax, and now they're trying to find out who's behind them. We get the latest from our Justice correspondent, Pete Williams.
Two U.S. military fighter jets were scrambled to escort Air France Flight 22 into New York's Kennedy Airport today after an anonymous caller said some kind of chemical weapon was on board. The plane landed safely and nothing hazardous was found.
Thank God it's over and we're safe, and the plane is safe.
It was one of 10 flights today that were the subject of telephone threats. The FBI says the calls apparently came from the same person, a man, who phoned them in early this morning. The calls were made to local police, the FBI says, including in Maryland, Illinois, Oregon, and New York, each conveying the same threat but naming different flights. Among others, a Delta flight from Paris to Boston, a Saudi Arabian flight to JFK, American Airlines from England to the U.S., to Newark, United flights from Madrid and Edinburgh, and Delta from London, and Emirates from Canada to Dubai, officials say. The threats were not considered credible, but they were passed along to the airlines to be extra cautious.
They told us to get off the plane, pick out our luggage, don't touch it. They took it.
Officials say fighters were directed to escort the Air France flight after the airline, whose offices in the U.S. and France were closed for holidays, could not be reached in time. Telephone threats to airplanes are distressingly common, but this one was unusual because it involved so many flights. The penalty for hoax threats like this can be up to 8 years in prison. Pete Williams, NBC News, Washington.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and then click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.